I had some what I thought were unsolvable problems. I had a family that had basically wound up in a pretty heavy debt situation, but I also had a terminal illness with my mate, my wife, and we just couldn't see an end to it. So I turned to Richard and his firm, who I knew through the Rotary organization, but I hadn't known him that well. So when we got to that point of, oh my gosh, what do we do now? And by the way, he used to walk by where I worked here at the radio station with his dog every morning. And the dog used to, when the door was open, jump in here and just couldn't wait to see me. And so we got to know each other through the dog. So I asked him to come in and sit down with me one day, and he did. And I said, Richard, I know what you do, I think, but I am faced with an issue I just can't handle anymore. And he said, well, let's talk about it. So we went to lunch, and he asked me, I think it was about 10,000 questions. And I started answering them, and he pretty soon took notes. And that started, which is now some more than 15 years of relationship. And I've turned about 99% of all of my personal business, my financial business, my future thinking business, and just in general, he has been a major pillar in my life now for a very long time. I couldn't, frankly, go forward without him. Number one, he's impeccably accurate and honest about everything. He's a very personable guy. I've never seen him angry, and I felt like I could take anything at any time to him, and he will either say one of two things. Barry, I don't know, but I'll find out. Or Barry, we can help you. Let's talk. I think he never acted confused. He always had that look about it, is that, well, this is just another opportunity to probably solve a problem. So he's a very approachable person, and he makes you feel like no matter how serious your problem is, let's have a cup of coffee and solve it. And I like people like that because I'm just like him, except I'm not a lawyer. But give me a mechanical airplane or something like that, and I can usually get it to work. Well, I have actually recommended him to several people. The most recently was my next door neighbor who had gotten burned out in the Paradise Fire here in California. Lost everything, cars, motorhome, house, belongings. And he wound up coming down here to Auburn, which is about 100 miles away, and bought a house next door to where I am. And he came over to me the other day and he said, I need a recommendation. I need a good lawyer who understands financial stuff. He said, I finally settled after 3 years with my insurance company, and they're going to hand me a big check in a couple of days. Who would you recommend? And without pause, I said, Richard Hall. He can help you with your taxes. He can help you with the proper banking. He can help you with almost anything. I have taken everything I could think of to him, and he's always helped me. So I feel very strongly recommending Richard Hall to anybody who has any kind of personal tax, any kind of financial, whatever, because he has just really handled some of the biggest things that I've ever been faced with. He's always made me feel that he's confident enough that he knows what he does not know, but he tends to want to go find a solution. Now, that's my kind of people. And so whether it's a lawyer, a financial person, a tax guy, or even a personal friend, he's at the top of my A list, no question about it. As a lawyer, a personal friend, and somebody I trust all of my information and affairs with, he's the real deal. He really is.